I'm Shanley Webb, a first-year candidate attorney at CDH, and I'm currently in my first rotation in the knowledge management practice area. When considering the career choice or career path that I wanted to follow, I knew that I wanted something fast-paced, dynamic, where every day is not like the previous day, and where my personal skills can be best used. My first day at CDH was nerves. That's all that there was. It was a lot of confusion, meeting a lot of new people, my fellow CAs. Luckily, we all had or shared rather the same bundle of nerves, but it was insightful. We were introduced to the firm systems, we got PCs, and everything started to feel a bit more concrete than the emails that we had been receiving during our final year. Honestly, there is no comparison. The expectations that I had in university was firstly naive and secondly a dream. Working in a law firm is the real world. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. You constantly have deliverables, your inbox is always full, and you need to somehow juggle your personal life with all of your workplace expectations. The biggest learning experience so far in my rotation is learning the intersection between law and technology and how KM or knowledge management best tries to deliver solutions to the firm and its clients. I've had to learn how to deal with multiple tech systems, how to do reviews, how to automate, how to use AI responsibly, and also how to take all this knowledge and share it to the firm at large. I'd say the biggest internal learning has been learning how to slow down and think strategically. The rotation has taught me how to be solutions-based. In KM, it's less about what is the law, but more about how can we use what we know and what we have to improve how we deliver the law. The support that I've received from my team and supervisor has been exceptional. My team is quite a small one, so we interact one-on-one quite regularly, and they promote an open culture, which is something that CDH as a whole promotes throughout the firm. Additionally, the support is based on trust, and that makes a big difference. When I get assigned something new, whether it's an automation task or a review task, I'm trusted to take ownership, but I know that I can reach out to any one of the members in my team for guidance. And that has definitely quickly developed my growth as a person as well as a member of the KM team. Definitely, I would say that I've been exposed to a lot of practical work at this stage. My practical work is very technical in the sense that I'm not doing your traditional litigation or contracts. More practical in the sense that I'm learning how a law firm functions from the inside out. I'm learning how to deliver solutions to the lawyers so that they can better deliver to the clients your traditional legal solutions. My practical work isn't defined by the LLB syllabus, but rather it finds its definition in value. How much value can I add to the members of my team and to CDH as a whole so that they can better service their clients? Adapting to the firm's work culture and pace definitely took a minute, and then an hour, and then a day, and then after the first few weeks, you slowly start finding your footing and you start realizing that the tasks before you are manageable and are not as insurmountable as they seem in the first few weeks. This is a high-paced work environment, but you can navigate it if you stay structured, disciplined, and maintain good routines. And that's personally how I've adapted to CDH's work environment, by building routines into my daily life to ensure that there is a semblance of work-life balance, that I can meet all my deliverables, and that I can strive to achieve the values of CDH, one of which is excellence throughout my work. I've had numerous opportunities to collaborate with various other teams and attend firm events. Firstly, because of the work that knowledge management does, you're constantly in talks with other teams as to how best you can assist them in delivering their services to clients. So I've had the privilege of working with, for example, employment, corporate and commercial, and dispute resolution teams in streamlining their processes and finding solutions for them. Then regarding firm events, first-year CAs have the pleasure of planning these events, one of which was the Cancer Shave-a-thon. It was an introduction to project management, to planning logistics, and also to teamwork, and it was tremendous fun. Additionally, I sit on the sports and the caring committees, and this is just indicative that CDH allows CAs to get involved in the firm beyond their work. Honestly, if I could restart my rotation, the first thing that I would do differently is to approach it with more of an open mind and to really understand that the future of law is going towards a technological era where we all need to be more knowledgeable about how technology can better assist lawyers in their work. Secondly, I would jot down the reasons as to why I'm doing the tasks that I'm given. That sense of knowing the why behind the what develops your self-awareness and also allows you to celebrate your small wins along the way. For example, on Monday, I had no clue what's the distinction between generative and discriminative AI. On Friday, I could confidently present to my team these distinctions. That in itself is a big win. For my next rotation, I'd love to go to an employment law team. I'd love to get the on-hands litigation experience, but not leave behind my tech background that knowledge management has afforded me. We actually work quite closely with the employment team in developing solutions for them, considering how fast-paced their work is. So for me, I wouldn't see it as leaving behind the tech, but more moving into an employment team where there is a balance between the law, business, and technology. And to be honest, I'd like to be right in the middle of where the future of law is headed. My parting shot is keep track of what you're learning, even the small wins. Reflection builds confidence, and quiet confidence speaks fluent law, especially at CDH.